It is a Saturday morning in March. You are sitting in a coffee shop. Not your usual one, a different one, slightly further from your apartment. Wooden tables, a chalkboard menu, music playing quietly from somewhere you cannot locate. Your laptop is open. Your coffee is getting cold. Your phone is face down on the table. It buzzes. You turn it over. Payment received, $400. From a restaurant owner in your city who 3 months ago had 180 Instagram followers, posted maybe once a week, and had no idea what a content calendar was. Now they have 1,400 followers, a wait list on Friday nights, and they pay you $400 a month to run their social media. You put the phone face down. You take a sip of your cold coffee. Outside the window, a bus pulls away. A woman walks past with a dog. The ordinary Saturday morning world doing what it does. Nobody in this coffee shop knows that 6 months ago you had $27, no clients, and genuinely no idea if any of this would work. And there is one moment in this story, a Tuesday evening, 5 messages sent, 0 replies, cursor blinking on an empty screen, where you almost deleted everything and pretended this never happened. That moment comes later. It is the most important part of the whole story. Go back further than 6 months. It is a Tuesday morning, 7:22 a.m. Your alarm went off at 6:45 and you hit snooze twice. You are on the bus. Same bus you take every working day. You know which seats are taken before you board. You know which stop gets crowded. You know the driver by sight but not by name. You work at a mid-sized company, marketing department. Your official title is marketing coordinator. Your actual job is updating spreadsheets, scheduling social media posts for the company accounts, writing captions that go through 3 rounds of approval before anyone sees them, and attending meetings about the meetings. Your salary is $46,000. After tax, around $34,800. After rent, after the bus pass, after groceries, there is not a lot left. The work was interesting in year 1. In year 2, it became familiar. Now it is just the thing that happens between 8:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. You schedule social media content for a company with 50,000 followers. You know what works. You know what does not. You know how to write a caption that stops someone scrolling. You know how to structure a content calendar. You know how to read the analytics and adjust. You just do all of that for someone else. For $46,000 a year. On Sunday evenings around 4 p.m., something tightens in your chest. Not panic. Just the quiet weight of the week pressing down before it has even started. You have been meaning to do something about that for about a year. The Tuesday the story actually starts, you almost miss it. You are on the bus, earphones in, a podcast playing. Someone talking about a business they built while working full-time. You have heard versions of this before. Usually they involve selling a course or drop shipping something from overseas or becoming a content creator. Things that require either expertise you do not have or time you do not have. This one is different. The person says, I was already doing social media management at my job. I just started offering it directly to small businesses on the side. The first client paid me $350 a month. I got them in week 2. You take your earphones out at your stop. You stand on the pavement outside your building. People move past you. You have been doing social media management for 2 years. For free. For a salary that does not reflect what you actually know how to do. You stand still for about 10 seconds. Then you go inside. But the thought comes in with you, and it does not leave. Friday evening, your sofa. A half-eaten bowl of pasta. Something on TV you are not really watching. You open your notes app. You write down what you actually know how to do. Content calendars, caption writing, hashtag strategy, Instagram growth, engagement, analytics, Canva graphics, scheduling tools, all of it. Things you do on autopilot at work. Things that small business owners, restaurants, salons, gyms, boutiques, local shops have no idea how to do consistently. You open a new tab. You search. Social media management for small businesses pricing. The results show packages ranging from $300 to $1,500 a month. You look at the $300 packages. You could offer that. You look at the $500 packages. You could offer that too. Better, probably, than some of what you are reading. You open your banking app. You look at your balance for a moment. You close the banking app. You open a new tab. You stare at it for a little while. Then you start typing. Saturday. The coffee shop slightly further from your apartment. You chose it deliberately. You wanted somewhere that felt like a working morning, not a scrolling one. Laptop open. You buy a domain name, something simple. Your name and the word media or social or management. It costs $12. You spend the next 2 hours building the simplest possible version of a service offering. Not a full website, not a logo with brand guidelines and a color palette. One page. What you offer, who it is for, what they get. A starting price of $350 a month. A contact form. You write 3 bullet points about what the client receives each month. 12 posts per month, fully designed and scheduled. Monthly analytics report. Caption writing and hashtag strategy included. You spend $15 on a scheduling tool that lets you manage client accounts properly. Total spent? $27. You read the page back. It looks smaller than it felt while you were making it. You close the laptop. Outside the window, the Saturday world keeps moving. You have just built something. It is the size of a seed. It might become nothing, but it exists now. That is different from yesterday. Sunday evening, your kitchen table. You know 3 small businesses near you. A local cafe you go to sometimes. A boutique clothing shop 2 streets over. An independent gym that opened last year and whose Instagram is, you checked. 12 posts, mostly blurry, last one 4 months ago. That gym. You write a message to the owner. Not cold and formal. Not casual to the point of being unprofessional. Something in between. You explain that you manage social media professionally, and you have noticed their account could be doing a lot more for them. You offer a free first week, 5 posts, fully designed and scheduled, so they can see what it looks like before committing to anything. No risk, no obligation, just a look at what it could be. You write the message in your Notes app first. You rewrite it twice. The third version sounds like a person talking to another person about something real. You find the gym owner's contact on their website. You send it. You put your phone face down. You pick it up after 50 seconds. No reply. You watch something on TV. You check your phone at 10:10. At 10:47. At 11:22. Nothing. You turn the light off. You lie there running through everything that is probably wrong with the message. The wording, the timing, the offer, the whole idea. You fall asleep somewhere in the middle of the list. Your alarm goes off at 6:45. You reach for your phone before your eyes are fully open. One notification. A reply from the gym owner. Hi, yes, this would be really helpful actually. When can we chat? You sit up. The room is gray morning light. You read it again. You get ready faster than usual. You are on the bus 4 minutes earlier than the 7:22. On the bus, you write back. You suggest a quick call Thursday evening. You say you will put together a few sample posts based on their current account so they can see the direction before the call. By the third stop, a time is confirmed. Thursday, 7 p.m. You put your earphones in. You sit back. Outside the window, the same streets, the same gray Tuesday morning city. But the week feels different. That evening, you open Canva. You spend 2 hours designing 5 posts for the gym. Clean graphics, consistent colors pulled from their existing logo. Captions that actually say something. A training tip. A before and after story format. A question that invites engagement. A Monday motivation that does not sound like every other Monday motivation post on the internet. You schedule them using the tool you bought on Saturday. They go live across the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. By Wednesday, the gym has picked up 14 new followers. 2 comments asking about membership prices. 1 story reply from someone who says they had no idea this gym existed until they saw the post. Thursday morning, the gym owner sends a voice note. These look really good. Still on for tonight? Thursday evening, your kitchen table. The call connects at 7:03. The gym owner is friendly and direct. He has been meaning to sort out the Instagram for months, but never gets around to it. He trains clients all day and does not have the time or the knowledge to do it properly. You walk him through the strategy, consistency, community building, local hashtags, story content to drive profile visits. He asks what you charge. You say $350 a month, 12 posts, fully designed and scheduled, monthly report, all captions included. He says, that is less than I thought it would be. Can we start next month? You say, absolutely. I will send the details over tonight. You hang up. You sit at your kitchen table. You make a cup of tea. The money arrives on a Tuesday. Of course it does. You are on the bus, the 7:22. Gray morning, rain on the window. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Payment received, $350. You look at it. You look out the window. The bus slows for your stop. You stand. You move toward the door. You step off onto the pavement. You walk toward your office building. You swipe your badge. You take the lift to your floor. You sit at your desk. You open your emails. You see 3 from your manager sent after 10 p.m. last night. Quick question. Quick question. Quick question. You start answering them. But the $350 is still on your phone. From a gym owner whose Instagram now posts consistently, whose followers went from 340 to 620 in 3 weeks, who got 2 new members who said they found the gym on Instagram. $350 from a skill you have been using every day for 2 years for free. Something settles on that bus ride that has not been there before. The closest word is proof. This is the part nobody posts about. Month 2. The gym client is going well. The content is consistent. The engagement is growing. The owner sends you a voice note every week saying something is working, and he does not fully understand why, but he trusts you. But finding the second client is slower than you expected. You message the cafe. They say their nephew does their social media. You message the boutique. They say they are not ready right now. You find 4 other small businesses on Instagram whose accounts are clearly neglected, posting once a month, blurry photos, no captions, and you send them all a version of the same message. 1 week passes. 2 no replies. 1 polite no. 1 maybe that goes quiet after 2 days. It is Saturday morning again. The coffee shop slightly further from your apartment. The same table, the same chalkboard menu, the same music from somewhere you cannot locate. Your laptop is open. You have been sitting here for an hour and 10 minutes. The cursor is blinking. You close the laptop. You look out the window. A bus goes past. A man walks a dog. 2 people outside a shop are talking. The Saturday world doing what it does without caring what you are trying to build. Not because something went dramatically wrong, because nothing is happening. Because 5 messages and a week of silence is harder to deal with than 1 clear no. Silence does not give you anything to argue with. You think about the $350. You think about the gym owner's voice note. You think about the Thursday evening call and the cup of tea you made because you did not know what else to do with yourself. You open the laptop. You find a local restaurant on Instagram. 47 posts. Last one 3 weeks ago. Food photos taken under fluorescent lighting. No captions. 3 hashtags. 112 followers for a restaurant that has been open for 4 years. You spend 20 minutes creating 3 sample posts using photos they already have on their account. Better framing. Proper lighting edits in Canva. Captions that make the food sound like something you would actually want to eat. You send them the samples in a message. No invoice, no pitch, just, I made these for you so you can see what it could look like. You close the laptop. You order another coffee. Back to the coffee shop. The same table. The same chalkboard menu. The same music from somewhere you still cannot locate. The restaurant owner replied the next morning. She wants to get on a call. The call happens that Thursday. She has been meaning to sort out the Instagram for 2 years. She does not have time. She does not know how. She has tried posting herself and nothing ever happened. You explain the strategy. Local food hashtags. Consistency. Behind-the-scenes content. A monthly special that builds into a recurring feature. Photos taken in natural light near the restaurant window instead of under the fluorescent kitchen lights. She asks what you charge. You say $400 a month. She says, when can you start? You say, Monday. By month 3, you have 2 clients. The gym at $350 and the restaurant at $400. $750 a month, on top of your salary. The commute still happens. The emails from your manager still start with quick question. Your chair at work still leans slightly to the left. But Sunday evenings are different. Not because everything is solved. The job is still the job. $750 a month does not change that. Not yet. But you know something now that you did not know 6 months ago. That the skill you have been giving away for free for 2 years is worth paying for. That the message you almost deleted at 11:30 p.m. on a Sunday night was the right message. That the laptop you almost closed on a Saturday morning in month 2 was worth opening again. That you can build something. One client at a time. One message at a time. One Saturday morning at a time. $27. 12 on a domain name. 15 on a scheduling tool. That is everything the business cost to start. You built a one-page website in a coffee shop on a Saturday morning. You wrote a message to a gym owner on a Sunday night and put your phone face down and picked it up again every 40 seconds for 2 hours. You made 5 free posts for someone who had not asked you to. You sat in the coffee shop on the hard Saturday and opened the laptop again. The $27 did not build the business. The decisions did. The money just made the first decision feel real enough to make the second one, and the second one, and the third. Right now, somewhere near you, there is a restaurant with a neglected Instagram account, a gym posting once a month, a boutique whose photos are blurry and whose last post was 6 weeks ago. They need someone who already knows how to do this. You probably already know how to do this. The only question is whether you send the message.